What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, the market never really sleeps. There's always something going on. There's always something I'm figuring out. There's always something I have to look for. But man, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like it. We still got the giveaway going on for the Ash Blossom. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the cards. We're starting with some branded stuff. We got branded management here. It says 480, 490. Let's say and not go with that. We're looking at we got one right here for $1.99, $2.99, $2. It's I mean, if we take out the shipping, we're looking at a $2 to $3 card. This is pretty much because it didn't get its I guess it didn't get any kind of upgrade, or I don't think we got a reprint at all. Actually, I think this is the only version of it. So yeah, it makes sense. This is just classic. This is just a classic case of people start using it, didn't get a reprint, so now it was worth nothing, now it's worth something. So if you got a couple of these laying around like I did, go ahead and post them up. We got a few right here. They're there for they're available. Brandon High Spirit out of Burst of Destiny. So here's another Brandon card that just kind of gone up. I don't want to say out of nowhere. Like the branded deck has been taking off. There's other videos where we talked about the cards going up. But this is another situation where they're about $2. So it's another $2 card if you take out the shipping. If you have the shipping, it's $3. But for the most part, it's just two. This actually the direct kind of does reflect what the price is. So yeah, Brandon High Spirit. I've never really ran the deck, so I don't really have too much of a comment on how good it is exactly. But price wise, I had some laying around. If you have some laying around, post them up. So this is just a one-off. I was gonna make a whole thing about Cosmo, and then I looked into it, and then it's like, it's not really as crazy. The only thing that's really crazy is the original Cosmo Dark Destroyer. I actually do have a set of these. I'm not sure if I want to post them. Like I had them for a while, but yeah, like you got a damage first set, heavily played. But then once you get to light played, it goes right to 23. And yeah, this is pretty much pretty much reflecting it. Light played 23, 24, moderate played first edition. So like light played 24, and then once you start getting to the first edition copies, they're a solid $25, and you get 27 to near mint. Oh, that's an Italian. No, it's still $27 for a near mint copy. So yeah, I had no idea that this was actually almost a $30 card. If you have some of these laying around, you can post them. Maybe if you see someone that has one, especially a first-hand copy that's in decent condition, maybe get it for some trade. That's one thing that I want to start talking about. I do want to make some more videos that are more like live content, talking about discussion things. Like I want to move out of just doing like only market watches. I do want to do some more stuff. One of the things I want to talk about is trading so like trading certain things for like for other for other things, but like and, not like I guess not just walking up and trading something for the sake of trading it, like actually taking things that are hot right now or going down and just trading those things for stuff that might be hot in the future, or even stuff like this. Like if you see someone that has something that's high rarity that feel is good, like I really feel like I should have picked up more of these, but yeah, this is just something that I'd very much be down to. Like I would want to have at least three sets of these. Like I don't know. I guess that's probably because I'm a simp for the art. I really do like the whole art of this. All right, that's enough time about that. Okay, so yeah, I did have another Cosmo page. I did want to talk about Cosmos because here we go. This thing right here. You got the damage one, then you got the near mint. Yeah, so like near mint unlimited $10, $11. There is no reprint of this card. Hold up, give me a second. I did look it up. I promise I looked into it. But yeah, when I was looking at it, there is no reprint. It just has its one print. Yeah, so this is another card to where if you were unlucky and just pulled a whole bunch of these, or if you just have a whole bunch of these for some reason, yeah, they're literally $10 to $11. These are $10, $11 cards. They are starting to go down. They were higher according to the chart, but we do have a lot of sales solid going for $10 to $11. So if you got a copy, of Cosmo, the Cosmo Dark Eclipser, that's also up too. Spellbook of Judgment. Haven't seen too much meta development, anything crazy. Haven't seen, like nothing go too insane. But the price, for the most part, is kind of like staying at a cool rate. It didn't just jump up and shoot down. It is pretty much kind of staying where it's at according to the graph right here. So you get $7, $8, about $9 for for a live plate first edition of the mega pack. And then the original one is a little bit more expensive. You go to the original one right here, that's about $12. We're looking at near mint unlimited, unlimited, yeah, like moderate plate unlimited. So like if it's like a non-first ed copy, you're looking at $12. But if you want a first ed one, yeah, see, people are just gonna flood the market. We're probably not gonna find first ed. You look at that. Yep, we're probably looking at $25 for a first ed. Moderate plate, moderate near mint, lightly played first edition, 22. So we're looking at $22 to $25 for a light play to near mint first edition copy of this card. To be honest, like I'm someone who really doesn't care about rarity or what type of rarity, as long as the card's playable and it doesn't cause me to get any game losses. So like I said, the card's good. The card's good. So yeah, I'd rather go for the reprint, but yeah, $22 to $25 for the highest rarity for this one. Okay, so I just pulled up the barrier statues, and for some reason I don't know why I didn't click, but I didn't realize that the freaking rare of this is an actual dollar. It's the only one that's actually up, and all the other ones are pretty low. But this kind of got me thinking, like, you should have at least one copy of every single barrier statue. You never know what kind of anti-meta random deck comes out, or a tech, or a format to where everyone is running a certain attribute, and you just know that, what, I run this, I run barrier statue, and it's just gonna be a lock. So that's pretty much what's going on with the birds, the Flaunderies. You just need one copy. So yeah, this isn't, not bad. It started pretty low and it's just been going up, kind of went down a little bit, but it looks like you get them for a dollar, $1.99, $1.30. It's at least a dollar. If you have a lot of these laying around, these would be good to throw in your binder to get some trade value, or throw online if you have them. But yeah, this is kind of crazy. I did not know that the other barrier statues, I kind of figured all the barrier statues would be at least a dollar, maybe 50 cents, but no, for the most part, well, yeah, a lot of them are 50 cents, but you know, a lot of them they're just whatever. So even the dark one, well, this is probably one of the worst ones because a lot of decks can still play under this. But you never know. You enter a format to where like water's the best deck and no one plays any kind of dark anything. This becomes great. Like there's always the opportunity for cards like this to be good. So I wouldn't pass up on getting at least one copy of every single one, especially when most of them are going to be in like the 22 cent, like way under a dollar range. Okay, so the next couple slots I reserved for anti-meta. I do have a soft spot for the next couple cards. When I there's a for a long time in Yu-Gi-Oh, I was just playing pure meta, and I just assumed meta was like the only way. And then eventually I came to a point where I just kind of started kind of like moving away, I wouldn't say I moved away from playing meta, because I currently, well, not currently, I currently actually I play birds right now, so I'm not really playing meta. But I did jump into the Splight train, so I wouldn't say I fully abandoned playing meta, but there was a very huge, like, at least 3 year gap where I played nothing but rogue. And one of the first rogue decks, and the one that I played for the longest, was the Inspector Border Trap deck, the one where you had Inspector Border and a couple other cards that are going to come up. And I love that deck. It was a little annoying because, if you didn't either draw Inspector Border or didn't draw a card, you had a really bad time. And it sucked because, what was the deck that gave me so much trouble? Draco Slayer. The Draco Slayers, just so, the freaking Draco's so annoying. Always got around to everything, but okay, yeah, I'm getting on a tangent. Gotta get out of that. So we got the original one from the secret rare from Extreme Forces. This one is the highest one. I I really assumed that these were gonna. I assumed they were gonna hold their value. I thought they would stay at a $5 to like $6 range, but we're looking like you get the light plates for $3, light plate first ed for $3, near mint first editions, like, yeah, like $4 or $5. So I guess if you want like a near mint first edition, you're looking at $5 with the shipping. But for the most part, this is basically like a $3 card. You can get this. You get the unlimited version for $3. And like I said, I'm someone who doesn't really care about doesn't care about the original version. But if you buy them when the only version is the original version, then yeah, you're gonna have these secret rares. But if you don't, the ultra rares do just fine. They get you just to where, get you to the exact same place where you need to be. I really do want Border Stun to be a deck again, but since everyone is just already hating Mystic Mine and the fact that we have so much back row hate, that just those two things just really kill my, I wouldn't say joy, but it really kills my want and need, and just it kills my drive to like want to play a deck like Border Stun. Because it isn't like Eldritch to where at least you can do something with like Golden Lord and do some shenanigans there. No, this is just like if they blow the back row and you don't have Solemn Judgment, it's just over. So yeah, and I do not want to play weird janky stuff to like protect the back row. So for now, I guess this will be relegated as like a potential side deck card, but you never know. You just never know. If they ban Mystic Mine, hopefully. Oh, well, that was a jump. But if they ban Mystic Mine, hopefully, then maybe people will stop playing back row hate and we can bring back the border. Another card that I used to run with the Inspector Border deck. This is more of a side deck option, but I think now in this current meta, this would actually be really good. I don't know why people are not on it right now. But Banisher of the Radiance. I actually want to maybe try running this in Flu. I mean, it is like you're not able to search it exactly, but if you get your extra normal summon off M Pen, you could drop one of these. Well, I guess not in Flu because you're already running the dimension shifter, but. Yeah, okay, so screw what I just said about Flu, but I guess in side decks in general, if you don't care about your normal summon, this wouldn't be the worst like monster normal summon. Pretty much its effect is any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. That's just bam, right? Just that's pretty good. Like it just completely just banishes cards, just banishes everything. Normal summon, don't gotta worry about it. It is accessible to Dark Lord no more, but it would be a really cool side deck option. Depending on depending on the meta. It's also 1600, so it's higher than the barrier statue, so it'd be a little bit harder to run over with your normal summon. You have to normal summon something that's a 16, at least 16 or higher. So, yeah. Heavily played 169, heavily played, light played. So okay, all right. So we're looking at $3 for a light played unlimited, light played unlimited. So how much is it for a first edition? That's something okay. All right, first edition, light played first edition, damage first, light played first. Oh wow, this is $5. Yeah, look at that. Near mint first edition copy 5, $4.99. So we're basically looking at a $4 to $5 card, maybe even 6 with the shipping, depending on how much you trust the seller. So this is actually kind of surprising. I thought this was just going to be about the 160. No, this is about a $5 card. If you have some of these laying around, they're $5. This one right here. Okay, so this one I very much knew about. I already knew, but almost every single copy of freaking a Thunder King Ryo is at least like $4. Look at this one. Look at that. The light play unlimited 375, near mint 395. It's we're basically in the $4 range, almost $5 range for the common. Like there is no letting up. The ultimate rare. This is something. What were they? $60, and I think someone they had a set of them, and I was gonna pull the plug, but then I was like, this is dumb. Who's gonna play this? No, I gotta stop being ridiculous. They're at light plate unlimited 162, 162, 163. It's like 165, like 160 to 165 depending on the seller. This right here, and it also looks very nice. It looks kind of weird in this picture, but it does look nice in person. That is a good ultimate rare at 100. It's about 165, $160. But the secret rares also don't look the worst. Like I actually do like these are the promo secret rares. Heavily played limited. They're all limited, so they're pretty much going to be 20 moderate played limited. Look at light play 22. Yeah, so like 22, $25 for the secret rares, which it isn't bad. But if you could probably go through your bulk and you may or may not find a copy of the commons there. I'm actually no, I think I do have a copy of these commons. I got to go through my bulk and find it. There's probably one or two of them. So yeah, I was actually surprised on it's almost $5. All right, and the last card that I have, it's video's already gone on for long enough. The last card that I have to talk about is Fossil Dyna. At 1200, I'm how am I trying to say this? I guess I'm thinking about this with normal summonable monsters because if your opponent is playing Sprite, let's see, they have like a 1300. I think 1300. No, 1400 is the most. I think Pixies. The Pixies would be like the highest one that they can normal summon, but the one that they most likely will have would be the Jet, so which would be 1300, which would still beat over this, but yeah, I guess this will be another potential monster to throw into the side deck. This is basically another card that I used to run in my border stun deck that just was it was pretty bad. It's like if you basically normal summoned it, can't special summon monsters. If you set it and it got flipped, it destroyed all the special summon monsters on the field, which is always pretty good. The secret rare is still $20 to $25. Like this has never dropped in price. When I was running the deck, I had the super rares, and I was always told to buy the secrets, and I thought it was dumb because I figured it'd probably drop to like $10-15. But no, modern replay limiteds are at 27. Yeah, like near mints, light plays. You're getting like $40 for like near mint unlimited. So even the non first edition ones over here. Yeah, look at that. So moderated played first edition is $40. I'm gonna go ahead and assume we're gonna find a light play near mint first edition 99.95. What's on the fourth one? Okay, near mint first edition near mint. So $80, $90. So it's fluctuating depending on which sell. This guy has 4 sales. He has 5,000 plus sales. So I'm gonna say it's about $90 for a near mint first edition secret rare Fossil Dyna. Yeah, I thought it was gonna fall, and it looks like no, it didn't fall. It did nothing but rise. But this is my fault. I wouldn't call it a problem, but I do have an issue with getting the high rarity of cards when I don't need to. I guess when it came to Ash Blossom, I knew that Ash Blossom was going to be really good, and I made sure I played a whole bunch of tournaments. I got a whole bunch of store credit, got a whole bunch of boxes, and made sure I pulled as many ashes as I could because I knew that card was going to be good. So but this one it was it was already out for a while, and I really felt like I didn't need the high rarity. Now I feel dumb. Should have just bought him at 20. Um, that's it. I've been rambling. I'm rambling long enough. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. We still got the giveaway going around for the Ash Blossom. Once we get to 100 subscribers, I'll be doing that. Like I said, if you feel like it, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys.